Let me ask you a question. What does success look like for you? Is it having lots of happy clients who you love working with? Is it having plenty of money to do the things you want? Is it to make a difference in the world? Is it to have the freedom to enjoy your life and loved ones? Maybe it's all of these. It certainly is for me. But what I experienced for a lot of years in my business looked more like this. Even after years of studying books on marketing and investing in hundreds of products and programs which promised to help me get clients, define my niche market, create the right message, build a responsive list, and sell anything to anyone, I was still scaling that steep slope, trying to find a way to build the successful business I dreamed of having. In spite of all the information I'd gathered, there seemed to be some important pieces missing, and I had no idea what they were. Through the years of searching and researching, I finally found those missing pieces, and when I did, I could see why they're so often missed. They aren't at all obvious, and in many kinds of businesses aren't essential to success. But they are essential for entrepreneurs in the helping professions, such as coaches, consultants, and trainers, and are vitally important to their success. Yet most don't have them. If you've been working at growing your business for a while and keep running into barriers you don't know how to get around, it's highly likely that you're missing one or more of these vitally important pieces, which I'm about to share with you. Having these pieces will help you skyrocket your business to a whole new level and make getting clients almost effortless. In fact, when you have these pieces in place, you'll have potential clients selling themselves on working with you. Imagine having a steady stream of just the kind of people you would love to coach selling themselves on becoming your clients. How might having all the clients you want help you achieve all the rest of the things that are important to you? Well, stick with me because I'm going to share with you what those missing pieces are and how having them will change everything. I'm Dr. Sherry Buffington, co-founder and director of Quantum Leap University, but that's just one of my many hats. I'm also a motivational psychologist and researcher of factors for success, a product and program developer, a teacher, mentor, and coach, and an avid fan and supporter of coaches and other heart-centered entrepreneurs like you. I'll bet you can relate to all those hats. Oh yes, and I'm also your host for a surefire way to get and keep all the clients you want with ease. Welcome. I'm delighted that you're here and excited to show you how you can have a fun, fascinating, successful business that's immensely beneficial to your clients and highly profitable for you. So grab a notepad and pen because I'm going to share some valuable tips with you and you might want to write them down. If you haven't already downloaded your copy of Key Strategies for Skyrocketing Your Business to Success, be sure to get it at the end of this program. It provides 7 key strategies for building your foundation for success and hints at the 3 missing pieces I'm about to share with you. In that book, I made some pretty big promises, which I'm going to fulfill in this program. I promise to show you how to easily and effectively get the attention and interest of prospective clients, how to get qualified contacts excited about becoming your client and eager to take the next step with you. I promise to show you how to convert contacts to clients without ever having to sell them because they sell themselves, how you can charge more for your services and actually increase the interest of the right people, how to get clients you'll love working with, and eliminate tire kickers, price shoppers, complainers, and whiners, which I'm sure you'll agree would make your work so much more enjoyable. I promise to show you how to confidently make seemingly outrageous claims like these that get the attention and interest of people you will love to coach and deliver on those claims. You never want to make a claim you can't deliver on. I promise to show you how to go global effortlessly and almost instantly, how you can get better results in a few hours than most coaches can get in a year to skyrocket your value so you earn more money in less time, how you can become an admired standout among coaches. I promise to show you how you can enjoy a fun and fascinating business that brings in 6 and even 7 figures. And I promise to show you how you can make $1,000 an hour or more. To do all this, you'll need those missing pieces, and to give you all 3, we'll need to do a quick review of the 7 strategies. You've probably heard most, if not all, of these strategies before, and maybe you're doing some or all of them. But if you're still working too hard for too little, looking at these strategies a little deeper will be beneficial because it's beneath the surface, where things are not quite so obvious, that you'll find those vitally important keys. I'll show you how to do every one of those things I promised. But first, let's do a quick review of the 7 key strategies. These strategies are foundational to business success, and many heart-centered entrepreneurs are so focused on helping others that they don't have them in place. I didn't have them for years and didn't even know I needed them until I had exhausted my savings, maxed out all my credit cards, and stressed myself out trying to figure out how I was going to pay the bills and keep my business alive. And not having those strategies cost me a lot more than just money. It cost me a lot of time, energy, and enjoyment, and I want to help you avoid that. I've been in business since 1984, and I've made a lot of mistakes along the way. The 2 most costly ones, time, money, and energy-wise, were trying to reach everyone and not knowing how to overcome the resistance I had to selling and promotions. My belief was, and still is because research bears it out, that at least 97% of the people on this planet want or need to improve their life in some way. The products my company develops are designed to help people discover their authentic self, quickly and easily get to all the old limiting baggage and get it out of the way, and to travel their own ideal path joyfully and successfully. And the feedback we kept getting from our clients made it clear that our products and methods did exactly what they were supposed to do. So as I saw it, 97% of the people had the need, and our company had the solution. I couldn't imagine who wouldn't want to take a quantum leap toward the realization of their dreams, so I was reluctant to narrow my focus. What I finally realized after years of failed efforts was that although 97% of the people want that result, there's no way to create a message that effectively reaches all of those people. Once I narrowed my focus down and discovered that my ideal clients are heart-centered entrepreneurs, specifically coaches and leaders who use a coaching model, I was able to develop messages that better connected with them and got a lot more interest. But then the second issue, my resistance to selling and promotion, surfaced. Like most entrepreneurs intent on helping others, the thought of having to sell someone on hiring me or buying my products and programs felt pushy. It felt like I was bragging on myself or being self-serving. And I found lots of ways to stay busy doing other things so I wouldn't have to do that. I kept looking for ways to get clients without having to go into those uncomfortable salesy conversations, which I found and still do find disingenuous. In my search for a better way to get clients, I invested in products and programs on selling, marketing, list building, client conversion, using social media, public speaking, selling from the platform, and anything else that appeared to be helpful for getting clients in a way that felt authentic and considerate. Some of them provided good information, and I got a lot of great ideas. But in the end, each of them left it up to me to step out there and make it happen. Ultimately, that's all how-to products can do, is provide information. But I was so busy studying information on how to get clients that I didn't have any time or energy left for actually getting them. After a while, I realized that everyone was giving the same advice. Each expert had a slightly different spin, but the formula that all sales, marketing, and promotion experts teach is pretty much the same because it works. That is, if you don't have that internal resistance there to stop you. But there's the rub. No matter how much I paid for a product, program, or expert, or how intensely I studied, knowing how to do it didn't make selling any easier or any more appealing. Eventually, it became apparent that gathering more information was not the answer. I've always been fanatical about making sure my clients are happy, so when I get them, I tend to keep them for a very long time. And they refer other coaches to me. So, although I hadn't found a way to be comfortable selling in the conventional sense, I had no trouble turning referrals into clients, and my client base gradually grew. As I worked with more and more clients, training, coaching, mentoring, answering questions, listening to their concerns, I noticed that their approach to business was pretty much like mine, and so were their challenges. Realizing that these amazing coaches who were so passionate about helping people live better lives, and who in my eyes were so deserving of success, were struggling with the same challenges I had been struggling with, became the catalyst that drove me to start searching for a coach-friendly way to get clients. Because I had already bought and studied so many products and programs that hadn't helped eliminate my resistance to selling, I knew I had to find or create something different. It couldn't be just another how to do it set of instructions that left it up to my clients to figure out how to get past their discomfort. It had to be something that would practically eliminate the need to sell, and it had to align with their heart-centered, giving nature. It took me several years of research, and ultimately I had to create the system because there was nothing out there that did the job. I introduced the first version of it to a beta group of my clients in 2013, and everyone was thrilled with the results. So was I. The beta group reported that getting the attention and interest of potential clients was almost effortless, and the attraction rate was as high as 90%. Equally exciting was the percentage of people who sold themselves on becoming a client. That was between 45 and 70%. I can't think of a single thing that provides that kind of return except really good referrals. It was actually realizing how easy it is to get clients when they're referrals because they're pre-sold that inspired this coach-friendly system. We now have it polished and perfected, and I am so excited to get it into the hands of more good coaches. I'll tell you all about it in a few minutes and show you how you can get it, and I have a gift I want to give you too. The gift will also help you get more clients. But before I tell you about it, let's get to those 7 key strategies. To skyrocket your business to success, you need a solid platform from which to launch, and the key strategies will help you build one. This free ebook provides a 5-step formula and 7 essential strategies for business success. Each of them helps you form that solid foundation. The first strategy is to get clear about what you want from your business, who you want to serve, your ideal client, how to get the attention and interest of your ideal clients once you've identified them, what you can deliver better than anyone else, the value of what you bring to the table, both personally and professionally, and how you are going to prove your claims. You need to know the why of your business, why it exists in the first place, and convey that. What do you want from it? Money? Freedom? Flexibility? To make a difference? If it's to make a difference, how specifically do you want to do that? Before you can answer that effectively, you need to know who your clients are and what they really want. You also need to know who is not and never will be a client, so you aren't wasting a lot of time and energy pursuing the wrong people. You need to know what will get the attention and interest of the people you want to serve, and you need to be certain that you can deliver everything you promise better than anyone else that client might hire. Until you know that, you can't know the value of what you bring to the table, and you'll be selling on price, not value, which generally means working very hard for very little money. And of course, you'll need to be able to prove your claims through client testimonials, research, and whatever else is important to your clients. In knowing what to focus on, there's a vitally important fact that it took me a very long time to discover, and not knowing it cost me plenty. I suggest you get your notepad and pen ready and write this down. That vitally important fact is that people buy what they want, not what they need, and they will spend as much money as they can possibly afford to get as close to what they want as possible. In fact, people will put off buying things they need to buy things they want and will endure all kinds of inconveniences to get it. No one needs a new iPhone every time the model changes, for example, but many people with perfectly good phones will stand in line for hours and pay ridiculous prices to get the latest version as soon as it comes out. In the book, I use a refrigerator as an example. The purpose of a refrigerator is to keep food cold. So if a refrigerator breaks down and needs to be replaced, all an individual needs is a box that keeps their food cold. And any decent refrigerator will do that. But people don't settle for just any refrigerator because they want as many cool features as they can afford. They want a refrigerator that looks good in their kitchen, and they will pay twice as much for a refrigerator that gives them what they want. The same is true of anything, including a coach. People looking to improve some aspect of their life or business will hire the best coach they can afford. So on the one hand, you need to know what your ideal clients want. And on the other, you need to show up in the coaching community as one of the very best at providing that. Like the refrigerator and iPhone, you need to have some really cool features that your clients really want. Always be thinking about what your clients want and how you can communicate that you provide it. What they want might not be what they actually need, but people don't buy what they need, remember. They buy what they want. They might need more structure and self-discipline, for example, but you'd have a hard time selling that. What they want is what more structure and self-discipline would get for them. Better relationships or a more successful business, for example. So sell them what they want and then give them what they need. And please don't make assumptions like I did. I can tell you from experience that assuming what your clients want can result in years of working harder than you need to for a lot less money than you're capable of earning. The products my company provides to coaches help them get deeply profound results for their clients faster and with greater ease than anything I know of, and my clients love them. Yet for years, growing my customer base was very slow, even after I knew who my ideal clients were, because what I thought they wanted wasn't what they really wanted. I thought they wanted a system for getting their clients very far, very fast, and with ease. And they do want that, but that isn't what they're hungry for. That isn't what keeps them up at night. What keeps them up at night is exactly what kept me up. Worrying about getting and keeping enough clients to feel and be successful doing work they love. What my clients and all dedicated coaches really want is to be successful as a coach, and no matter how we define success in business, getting enough clients is always at the heart of it. Quantum Leap products absolutely do lead to success for coaches, but I never conveyed that in spite of the fact that my clients kept telling me that they considered Quantum Leap products to be their biggest edge as a coach, their very best selling point. Some have even built their entire business around Quantum Leap products. Yet I was so focused on the fact that our products get people further faster that I didn't pick up on what was at the core of the feedback my clients were giving me. Coaches often say they're in business because they want to make a difference in people's lives, and that's true. But they could do that as a hobby. They're doing it as a business because they want to make a living changing people's lives, and to do that, they need clients. Most coaches have three primary wants. The first want is plenty of clients, and not just for the money, but because the more clients they have, the more people they can help. Second, they want a way to help their clients that won't compromise their values or assault their heart-centered desire to be of service. And third, they want tools which will help them provide their clients with superior results. Our products do all three of those things, but I was so focused on the third want that I missed the two most important. Be sure you know what your clients really want. They might not convey that to you directly, so do some digging. Ask them what they worry about most, what one thing they would change if they could change anything about their life or business. Hopefully, I've impressed upon you how very important it is to have clarity. It's key number one for a very good reason. The second key strategy is to build confidence in yourself and foster it in others. Confidence develops according to a precise and predictable formula, which is knowledge plus experience plus positive feedback. If you examine any area of your life where you feel confident, you'll discover that you have knowledge of that area, you have experience that validates the knowledge, and you have positive feedback from others and from yourself that lets you know that you're capable in that particular area. To the degree that any of these elements is missing, confidence is lacking. That's even true in the case of self-confidence. When self-confidence is lacking, it's because one or more of these elements is missing, and usually it's knowledge of one's authentic self. But that's another program. Using the confidence formula, let's go back and revisit my struggle to get clients in the early days. This gets back to the importance of clarity, too. First, I didn't know who my ideal clients were, and once I finally knew that, I didn't know what they really wanted, so I was conveying the wrong messages all that time. Because of that, my experience was high rejection and negative feedback in the form of disinterest. There was no way I could have ever gained confidence presenting my products as long as I kept experiencing rejection and getting negative feedback whenever I tried. Confidence is situational too. For example, even when I was struggling to get clients, I was very confident about my products and services. That's because all three parts of the formula were in place. I knew what my products and services could do. I had personal experience and the experiences of thousands of other people to validate the knowledge, and I had very positive feedback from my clients. I'm a very confident person in most other areas as well. I can stand on a stage in front of 1,000 people and deliver a speech with no problem, for example. So you can probably imagine how frustrating it was not having confidence around getting clients. But in that particular arena, I was missing all three parts. I didn't have accurate knowledge, so I didn't have good experiences, and I didn't get positive feedback. Once I had the correct information and changed my message and my focus, I began getting much better results and my confidence increased. See how that works? Confidence is vitally important in the world of coaching because having the trust of clients and potential clients is essential for success. To the degree that confidence is lacking, the trust of other people is lacking too, and no coach can succeed without trust. The third key strategy is conveyance, which is literally about moving people from one place to another. And the most effective way to do that is to establish trust. We tend to trust people who seem confident, which is one reason why developing confidence is a key strategy. And confidence is quite hard to fake, especially where relationships form, as in coaching. So it has to be genuine. Two other parts of moving people from distrust to trust are caring and competence. It's important to convey to your clients that you genuinely care about them and have their best interests at heart. One reason pushy selling doesn't work well is because it appears to be self-serving more than caring, which is also why most heart-centered entrepreneurs try to avoid it, both as a sender and a receiver. And then there's competence. We can only convey competence when we know our stuff, when we're able to demonstrate to our clients that we understand their most pressing problems and can help them solve those problems faster and easier than they ever could on their own, and better than anyone else they could hire. And if your coaching is based on your knowledge and unique experiences, that will be true. When through conveying confidence, caring, and capability, you build trust and the conviction that you can solve the problems of your chosen tribe better than anyone they could select, you can double, triple, and quadruple your fees or more and still have people lining up to become your client. Remember, people want the very best they can afford. And that's especially true of someone in whose hands they're placing their future, like a doctor, advisor, or coach. Be sure you convey that you are the best their money can buy, and be determined to prove that. Key 4 is communication. I present a familiar story in the book to demonstrate the most effective formula for presenting your story. All great communicators throughout history have used this formula. I use the story of Salty Sam, Sweet Sue, and Jones from the song Along Came Jones in the book. In other stories, it's Dudley Do-Right or Superman or some other hero. We'll use Dudley Do-Right here. The storyline's the same no matter who the characters are. The villain, Salty Sam, represents the problem. Sweet Sue is the problem's unwilling victim. That's your client. And Dudley Do-Right is the problem solver. That's you. The problem solver comes along just in time to prevent a bigger problem, rescues the victim, or in this case, Sweet Sue, and gets her back to the life she enjoys. That's your story. It's that simple. You just build it around the problem that your customers want to escape and the solution you provide to get them what they want. Here's something else you might want to write down. Communication that gets attention and communication that gets the interest of the right people and inspires them to take the next action are two different processes, so you'll want to build them both into your story. You get people's attention by focusing on their pain, the problem that's plaguing them. Sweet Sue is tied to the railroad tracks and a train is coming. And you get their interest by focusing on the solution, the one thing that will bring them the relief they seek in the best and fastest way. Dudley Do-Right shows up with a sharp knife to cut Sweet Sue loose just in time. Ah, blessed relief. That's really what you sell, relief. Start by playing with that formula and get creative. Key strategy number 5 is connection, which is about meeting your clients in their own space so they feel safe and comfortable with you, and presenting your story in language they can identify with. And it's about employing all the other strategies that came before this one: clarity, confidence, conveyance, and communication. Until you have these 5 keys, you will find it next to impossible to get the last 2. Key strategy number 6 is conversion, which is turning contacts into clients and effectively kindling the fire of desire. This is a big sticking point for a lot of coaches, and there are 6 common reasons why. They are fear of self-promotion, fear of offending someone, aversion to selling or the idea of selling, thinking it's pushy or sleazy, lack of confidence in their ability to sell, resistance to taking the steps to polish their skills, and undervaluing their self or feeling unworthy of money or success. Notice that all of these are internal beliefs, not external realities. These 6 barriers are discussed in more detail in the Key Strategies book. The most common external barrier is incorrect information. You can't know too much about your clients, so be sure you've done your homework. Kindling desire is vital to converting contacts to clients and clients to raving fans. And I'll share more about that with you later. The final key strategy, key number 7, is commendation. Commendation occurs when the work you do is so impressive that your clients can't help but talk about you to others and to recommend you, essentially doing the selling for you. It's also about the reputation you develop within your preferred client community when delighted clients are actively spreading the word about you. The ideal is to have a reputation as the coach to have in your particular area of expertise. To get to that place in a large and ever-growing pool of coaches, you need something noteworthy that distinguishes you from the crowd. According to Digital Journal and the International Coach Federation, there are currently 90,000 coaches in the world, and coaching is the second fastest growing profession on earth, so there's a lot of competition out there and growing. You need a way to stand out in that large generic pool, and I'll show you a very effective way to do that in just a few minutes. In the last section of the Key Strategies book, I introduced you to 2 kinds of fire you need as a coach, and I promised to show you 11 ways to skyrocket your business to success. That's the 11 promises I showed you earlier. Here they are again, and you probably agree that they're pretty outrageous. But every one of them is possible, and I'm going to show you how right now. So, how can you really do all those things? By playing with fire. I know it sounds a little strange, but let me explain. The kind of play I'm referring to is the kind that occurs when you're making a living doing what you love. It's the result of following your passion. As the wise sage Confucius accurately observed, do what you love and you'll never work a day in your life. You're actually playing. You're getting a lot accomplished, but you're playing. But to make a living doing what we love, we have to go about it in a way that actually works. Following your passion down the wrong road leads to a lot of stress, not a lot of success. The second kind of fire is performance fire. This applies to your own performance in business and to what you help your clients do. The reason the word is all uppercase here is because it's an acronym for fast, impressive results easily. This is a universal desire. Everyone wants fast, impressive results easily, and knowing how to provide that will give you a huge edge over most coaches because most don't have the means to provide results that are fast and easy enough to be really impressive. Most don't even know they need this, but they do. And to be highly successful, you do. Let me show you why. We are directly affected by 3 kinds of fire. There's the physical form, which we all know is essential to life, and it's a metaphor for many concepts we hold, such as light, warmth, power, motivation, transformation, and so on. The other 2 forms of fire are not so obvious, but they're the most powerful motivators on earth. These 2 forms of fire are desire on steroids. It's burning desire with a lot of energy and drive behind it. One form of burning desire is passion. that internally generated drive towards something that won't let go of us until the desire has been fulfilled, even if it takes a lifetime. Many people haven't found that kind of passion yet, but almost everyone longs for it. The fire of passion is specific to the individual and to the circumstance. The other form of burning desire is what I call performance fire, which is a universal desire. Absolutely everyone wants this kind of fire, and they will pay considerably more to get it. Yet almost no one asks for it because when they pay for it, they expect it. Whenever anyone reaches out for help, they are seeking performance fire, fast, impressive results easily. When you know that and can regularly provide it, you have a huge edge. Let me give you some examples of how the fire of passion is specific to the individual and the situation or circumstance. What drives an archaeologist to dig in old ruins for weeks and months at a time is different than what drives a Sherpa to take people up and down steep slopes several times a year. And what drives the Sherpa is very different than what drives a coach. Even within the same arena, what drives one person is different than what drives another. What drives you to make a living as a coach, for example, may be quite different from what drives another coach. The desire for something they don't have is what causes people to seek out a particular coach or advisor. Your clients seek you out and hire you for a very specific reason. There's some challenge they aren't managing well on their own, or there's some place where they're stuck and don't know how to get past it, or some area of life where something important is missing. They'll tell you about that specific challenge, and they'll tell you why getting rid of it is important to them. They'll tell you what result they would like to have. But what they almost never tell you is how they expect you to deliver the results they want. Most people don't express that, but everyone who reaches out for others for assistance on any level expects it, especially if they pay for it. Everyone wants the results they get to be impressive rather than ordinary, faster rather than slower, and easier rather than harder. If they didn't want faster, easier, more impressive results than they could get on their own, they would just keep plugging along trying to figure it out themselves. You might want to write this down because it's really important to keep in mind. Every single viable prospect you will ever meet and every single one of your customers expects you to provide fast, impressive results easily. They won't usually tell you so, but if you don't provide proof that you can deliver fast, impressive results and make life easier, you won't convert contacts. And if you don't provide it to clients, you won't keep them for long. I use the analogy of a fine restaurant in the Key Strategies book. When you go to a fine restaurant, you expect to pay more, but you also expect to get more. You expect a pleasant, upscale ambiance, you expect delicious, well-prepared food, and you expect to get great service. You don't ask the hostess as you enter the restaurant if you're going to get these things, you just expect them. If you get less than what you want, you're upset. You may tell other people that the restaurant isn't worth the cost and discourage them from going. And if you get what you expect, you're satisfied but not likely to tell anyone about the restaurant unless someone asks for a recommendation. If you get more than you expect, such exemplary service that you're surprised and delighted, you will tell others about your great experience, and the next time you want a fine dining experience yourself, that restaurant will be top of mind for you. The same is true for coaching. When people don't get what they expect, they complain to anyone who will listen. When they get only what they expect, they're satisfied but not inspired to recommend others. When they get more than they expect, faster, more impressive results, easier than what they expected, then like the delighted diner, they are likely to share their experience with others. And the coach that provided that experience will be the one they return to again and again as life events create challenges. To provide exemplary service that surprises and delights your clients, give them fire, fast, impressive results easily. Playing with fire means that you are doing what you love with such passion that your work feels like play, and you're doing it so effectively that your clients are astonished to be getting such fast, impressive results so easily. Most coaches are driven by a passion to make a positive difference in the world, but passion without good results often leads to stress rather than the joy of play. Yet the pull of passion doesn't let go, and so many coaches and other people in the helping professions find themselves working harder and harder to realize the dream, and many never do because they don't know how to tap into that universal fire that drives success. So, how do you get fire? As with physical fire, you can do it the hard way or you can do it the easy way. Traditional coaching methods and even traditional therapy are the hard way. Traditional methods may produce good results that are not fast enough to be impressive, or good results that are not easy enough to be impressive, or perhaps fast results that are not good enough to be impressive. Traditional coach training teaches coaches to ask high-value questions and let the client come up with their own best solutions. This is a good approach if the client is on the right path and just needs a new perspective. But when the client isn't even in the right state, much less on the right path, questions designed to help them gain a new perspective aren't very effective, and trying to get them on the right path generally takes a lot of searching, which is very slow and often ineffective, certainly not impressive. Imagine trying to guide someone out of a dense forest without a map or compass. That's essentially what traditional coaching methods are doing when the client they're working with has no idea who they are, where they should be headed, or what they want out of life. When that's the case, the client doesn't know the answers to a coach's questions, and helping clients find their way can be quite slow. That can be a problem, because when people are lost or hurting enough to reach out for help, they want and expect the coach to provide quick relief. Any tools or methods that get your clients further, faster, will give you an edge. Just be sure that they're substantial and impressive enough to surprise and delight your clients. Coaches who play with fire tools are really not traditional coaches. They're actually specialists who have advantages which traditional coaches don't have. Imagine the advantage you would have if you had a GPS that could get a good signal in that forest. That's the kind of advantage you will have with the tool I'm about to show you. The easy way to get fire is to use tools specially designed to get fast, impressive results easily. And one of the best tools I know of is the system I spent years searching for, the one my team and I finally developed because it didn't exist. The system is called Success GPS, and I'm very proud of this tool and of the team that helped me develop it. This is the tool my clients use to easily get the attention and interest of potential clients, and which leads those potential clients to sell themselves on hiring the coach that gave it to them. As I go over all the things I promised to show you, I'm going to show you how the Success GPS system can help you get that result. I'll show you other things you can do too, so you can decide for yourself which route you prefer to take. But I honestly don't know of anything that gets the job done better than Success GPS, and I would be doing you a disservice if I didn't show you this option. Don't worry, I'm not going to pressure you to buy anything. As you've probably figured out by now, that isn't my style. I'm simply going to show you a great option and let you decide for yourself. And no matter what you decide, you're going to discover some good strategies you can use right now to succeed on a larger scale. If I can help you do that, I've done what I set out to do. And remember, I have a gift for you too. Before I tell you what it is, let's get to those promises. Ultimately, every one of the things I promised to show you how to do boils down to one thing: the art of playing with fire, getting fast, impressive results easily. Let's see how that plays out. I promised to show you how you can easily and effectively get the attention and interest of prospective clients. You can do that by offering an irresistible gift. This needs to be something the prospective client really wants, or it won't be irresistible. And it needs to entice them to take the next step for it to be effective for you. Over the years, I've found that virtually everyone willing to invest in a coach, counselor, or advisor wants to understand what they are doing or not doing to get the results they're currently getting, so they have the opportunity to make corrections with laser-like accuracy and get the results they want faster and easier. It was realizing how prevalent that desire is that inspired me to develop the Success GPS system and give our clients unlimited access to the assessment so they can give away as many as they want. The Success GPS assessment is the perfect gift for prospective clients because it gives them the feedback they want and need, and it lets you provide laser-focused guidance in a 15-minute strategy session that's so enticing that most people sell themselves on becoming a client. Offering a gift like Success GPS can save you a lot of time and energy in another way too, because people who don't want to know what they're doing or not doing to get the results they're currently getting are not your clients. When you know right up front who is interested in getting better results and who is not, you can quickly separate suspects from prospects, and you won't be wasting a lot of time on the wrong people. There are other things you can offer besides the Success GPS assessment, of course, such as a typical strategy session or perhaps a free tapping session. That's the emotional freedom technique, or EFT. But these take more time, require a transition to selling at some point, and often don't result in the prospect taking the next step because there's no clear path to taking that step. Success GPS is fast and easy, and the way the consultation is structured automatically leads the individual to want to take the next step. Again, many people sell themselves and actually ask to be coached. Some of our clients have built their entire coaching business around Success GPS and the tools that support it. Let me share the feedback I got from one coach who's done that. This is from Cassie Shu, one of our many amazing coaches. Cassie uses the Success GPS model as the foundation of all her coaching. In writing about her experience with it, she says, "It makes so much more sense to use a tool that is proven to get people results quicker than what I can do through traditional coaching methods. My clients appreciate that there is a scientific model that takes the guesswork out of understanding what keeps them stuck or unfulfilled." She says, "Success GPS, as well as Core Map and Ramp, is my unique selling proposition. It's what makes me different from other coaches out there and gives me an edge most don't have. I gift the Success GPS because I believe everyone has a right to know what is keeping them stuck, whether they choose to hire a coach or not. It's a free service that I feel good about sharing, and it gives me the opportunity to meet people and build trust. It's an easy system to follow. My clients get results much quicker, and I'm having so much fun doing what I love." The bottom line is that when you have a system, and people really like and want to know there is a system, and you can pinpoint exactly what's keeping them stuck and get them results so much quicker than traditional coaching would allow, it's the best feeling in the world. You can't put a price tag on being able to help people in this way. Core Map and Ramp are two other products in the Quantum Leap system. I'll show you how you can learn more about them later. To get contacts excited about becoming your client and eager to take the next step with you, show them that you understand their specific wants and that you can get them where they want to go quickly and easily. The best approach is a non-sales conversation, which includes a few great questions and leads the prospective client to conclude that you are the best choice for solving their problem. Unless you're asking the right questions, you aren't likely to get the information you need to determine whether a contact is a viable prospect. Many people won't tell you about the issues they're facing in general conversations, and many don't even know what the real issues are. So take some time to come up with questions that will get your potential clients talking. With Success GPS, you only need to ask a few questions to get the attention and interest of the people you meet. When you offer the gift of relevant and laser-focused awareness, anyone looking to improve their life and outcomes is immediately interested in taking the next step. To convert contacts to clients without ever having to sell them because they sell themselves, give them precise and relevant information that addresses their deepest wants. To do that, ask 3 to 5 questions that lead your contact to reveal pain points and immediate desires. Then offer an easy solution as a gift. Ideally, the gift will lead the contact to take the next step. You can find sample questions in the free ebook, Key Strategies for Skyrocketing Your Business to Success, which you can download. I'll show you how to do that at the end of this program. Success GPS provides you with an effortless transition from the problem the individual mentions to an easy solution, and you only need to ask 4 questions. The first question would be something like, if you were standing at the first page of a brand new chapter in your life, and you could write the rest of your life story any way you wanted to, what would the rest of your story look like? If they say, it would look just like it looks now, they're not a client. Move on as soon as possible. If they create a scenario for you, the next question would be, how is that different from your life right now? Question 3 would be, what do you think is keeping you from having that? What are you doing or not doing to get the results you're currently getting? No matter what the answer, the final question would be, would you like to know for sure? At that point, you offer a free assessment and a 15-minute consultation explaining that in just 25 minutes they will have that answer. 10 minutes to take the assessment and 15 minutes with you is all it takes. If they accept your offer, the odds are very good that they will become your client. To get better results in a few hours than most coaches can get in a year and skyrocket your value so you can earn more money in less time, make use of tools that help you get laser focused so you can cut to the chase, resolve client issues quickly and easily, and avoid groping in the dark searching for clues. The faster you can get significant results for your clients, the higher your value will be, and tools that help you do that are invaluable. You can get your clients very far, very fast, when you can get right to core issues and eliminate all the time typically spent trying to find out what they are. Knowing exactly what to focus on often leads to immediate solutions that literally can get you further in an hour or so than coaches who lack the right tools and techniques can in months and even years. You can also earn more in less time by incorporating premium packages that deliver what those seeking solutions really want. Success and fire are two hot issues for premium packages and for group coaching programs. Pun intended. To charge more for your services and increase the interest of the right people and get clients you will love working with, center your message around the solutions you provide and the kind of clients you serve. Convey that you get your clients where they want to go quickly and easily and be able to do that. People pay for results and will pay more for fast, easy results. 89% of U.S. consumers say they're willing to pay more to ensure a superior customer experience, and 91% say they would pay more for a service that helped them get something they consider important. And remember, fire is always important to someone trying to improve their outcomes. So how much more will people pay for superior results? Well, let's look at an example. Here we have a Honda Fit, which sells for $16,500, and a Lamborghini, which sells for $399,500. Both vehicles will get you from point A to point B in about the same time if you're driving legally within the speed limit. So what is the Lamborghini buyer paying 25 times more for? Speed, power, style, status? Not many people can afford a $400,000 car, so they may be buying the impression they believe the car makes, how the car makes them look or feel. None of these are needs, they're wants. But remember, wants are what drive our selections. No matter what your market is, your clients want fast, impressive results, which they don't have to work hard to get. When you can get laser focused on what your clients really want and have specific strategies for getting impressive results, no matter what arena you coach in, you will have all the clients you want, and the ones you will most enjoy working with will never haggle over price. To eliminate tire kickers, price shoppers, complainers, and whiners, and make your work so much more enjoyable, know your own value and charge what you're worth. You will attract more committed clients, and you'll get better results because committed people follow through and do their part. And when you charge more, people who don't realize the value of coaching will self-deselect, which will save you a lot of time, energy, and aggravation. People who won't invest money in themselves usually won't invest the time and energy to get good results either. And guess who they blame when they don't get good results? If you've ever had a client who takes on the role of helpless victim, those who whine and complain but don't do the work, you know how energy draining they can be. Establishing a higher value and charging more doesn't mean you never take on a client who can't pay your higher fees. You can always allocate a percentage of time for certain people. Just be sure you choose those who are willing to do the work and set firm boundaries for yourself and the client so you don't get sucked into an endless and losing cycle. When you discover how easily you can get clients with an irresistible gift like Success GPS, it will become clear who you want to coach, and you can be very selective about the clients you accept. To become a respected standout among coaches, be a coach on fire, the Lamborghini among coaches. We've talked about fire enough for you to know what being a coach on fire means. As to being the Lamborghini among coaches, that's about presenting yourself as the choice for the people you want to serve. Remember, the reason people will pay nearly 25 times for a Lamborghini than for a Honda Fit is because of their perception of the Lamborghini. It's easy to see that it's a hot car, and those who want a hot car are willing to pay to get it. When you're a coach on fire, you'll look pretty hot too. A word of caution: if you promise fast, impressive results easily, be sure you can deliver on that promise, because promising something you can't deliver is a sure way to damage your reputation and your business. To go global effortlessly and almost instantly, use tools and methods that can be administered to anyone, anywhere in the world, anytime you want. Coaching by its very nature can be conducted by phone and over the internet as well as in person. Over the internet, you can connect visually or share visual aids using apps like Skype or screen sharing programs such as Join.me. Success GPS is an online assessment that can be accessed anywhere in the world and from anywhere you want to be. All you need is an internet or cell phone connection. You can be lying on a tropical beach working with a client in another country if you want to. To confidently make outrageous claims that get the attention and interest of people you will love to coach and deliver on those claims, know how the game is played and won in the arena in which you coach, as thoroughly as a great athletic coach knows their game and the game their athletes play. You never see an athletic coach ask a player who is underperforming what the player thinks he's doing wrong. The coach goes out and tells the player what he's doing wrong and what he needs to do differently to get better results. And he can do that because he knows how the game is played. The same is true for performance coaches, such as dance or acting coaches. If you want to be a standout, if you want to be able to make outrageous claims and deliver on them so you're in constant demand and can earn many times more than an average coach can earn, you need to coach that way too. Typical coach training doesn't give you the means to do that. It prepares you to know the game of coaching, but it doesn't prepare you to know the game of life or relationships or success or whatever your particular arena is. That knowledge comes from other sources, part of which is your own life experiences. My early failures, in spite of all my efforts, became the catalyst that drove me to focus on the factors for success. That's the game I studied intensely. I wanted to know what works and what doesn't work and why. I studied successful and unsuccessful people for more than 30 years to learn what leads to success and what prevents it, what gets in the way of progress, and what it takes to clear away the barriers that prevent progress. That single-minded focus led me to discover the immense importance of helping people get on their own authentic path and get all the mental and emotional blocks out of their way. When that occurs, people take quantum leaps forward almost effortlessly, and they become unstoppable no matter what they're trying to accomplish. In my company, everything is about foundational success factors, and everything has to meet the fire test. If it doesn't increase the experience of success and get fast, impressive results easily, it doesn't make the cut. Our central focus is success on fire. We know what it takes to win that game, and we keep training to ensure our team, which includes our clients, has the right stuff. Decide what your game is and know it as thoroughly as a great sports or performance coach knows their game, and know what it takes to win that game. If you're a relationship coach, for example, know what makes or breaks relationships and what mindset, attitudes, and action result in great relationships. When you know your game, you will be better able to coach your clients and deliver impressive results. Then you can make claims that seem outrageous to other people, but which are all in a day's work for you. To enjoy a fun and fascinating business that gives you lots of flexibility and freedom to enjoy your life, stop struggling to get clients. Clients are the lifeblood of any business, but you don't have to struggle to get them. Make what you offer so irresistible that the people you want to coach sell themselves, and so jaw-droppingly effective that your clients become loyal fans who stay with you and regularly recommend you to others. The strategies in skyrocketing your business to success can help you get clients easier, and Success GPS practically does the work for you. No matter what method you use, focus on finding or creating a way to get contacts to sell themselves on becoming your clients, and then, as loyal clients, to recommend others to you. When you're no longer struggling to get clients, you have the time and energy to do more of what you love and to love the work you do so much more. I'll bet you've been waiting for this one. With the average hourly rate for a coach being around $200 and many coaches struggling to get that, you might be wondering how I'm going to prove this claim. You might not think it's possible for you to make $1,000 an hour coaching. I used to think so too until I did it. What I've discovered since is that there are lots of ways to make $1,000 and more, a lot more, in an hour if you're dedicated enough to become proficient at something people want. I'm going to share a really effective way to make $1,000 and more every hour you spend with clients. You may be familiar with the concept of group coaching and premium packages. Perhaps you already offer both. If so, that's great. I'm going to show you how you can up your game. Or maybe you've avoided these two very lucrative avenues for one reason or another. Many coaches don't think they have a good enough program or package to present it as a premium and don't know how to create one. Others avoid group coaching because they don't think they can work with groups effectively or don't think group coaching is as effective as one-on-one coaching. And for some things, that's true. But there are lots of things that are actually enhanced by group coaching. Becoming more successful is one of them, and that applies to success in most areas of life. With the Success GPS system, it's all done for you so you don't have to create a thing to start offering premium packages and coach groups. The part of the system I haven't showed you yet is a Success GPS playbook. It's the part of the Success GPS system that gives you what you need to deliver what the assessment allows you to promise. The Success GPS Playbook is a done-for-you premium-level coaching program that can be applied to just about any arena because it's specifically designed to help you understand and coach around the game of success. The playbook gives you a system for giving your clients the awareness, tools, and strategies they need to make big quantum leaps toward the realization of their dreams. Let me show you how you can use the Success GPS system to make $1,000 an hour or more. To set up the $1,000 an hour scenario for you, I need to explain briefly how the system works. The first step is to offer the Success GPS assessment as a gift to potential clients. Because it's presented as a way to quickly and effectively discover what an individual is doing or not doing to get the results they're currently getting, people who are looking to improve their life are quick to accept this gift. Those who don't accept it generally aren't potential clients anyway. So offering it not only qualifies potential clients, it also helps you to quickly eliminate people who aren't potential clients. The second step is a 15-minute consultation to go over the assessment results. In our training, you learn how to make that 15-minute session so compelling that as many as 70% of the people you do a consultation with will sell themselves on becoming your client. The third step is the playbook around which you can provide a one-on-one premium program or do premium level group coaching. You can make good money either way, but to make $1,000 an hour or more, premium level group coaching is the ticket. There are 12 sections that make up the playbook, 11 you can coach around, and a journal for your clients. There are 9 specific areas that correspond to the assessment, and each of those areas has a specific cause and specific steps you can guide a group through in a way that helps the entire group get better results in that particular area of their life. Of the 9 areas where issues can arise, 5 are pretty common, so it doesn't take long to fill a group with people who need guidance in one or more of those areas. The 5 common areas are finding passion and purpose, clarity around goals and future direction, self-confidence, trusting others and building relationships, and money mindset. While you can coach very large groups around any of these issues, you only need 7 people in a group to be making $1,000 an hour. Let me show you. People are willing to pay more for fast, laser-focused results on specific success-related issues, so getting $300 a month or more per client per month for 2 one-hour sessions is pretty common. And coaching large groups using the Success GPS group coaching method doesn't eat up a lot of your time and energy because groups are structured such that your clients are helping one another between coaching sessions, so they feel constantly connected and supported without leaning heavily on you. You really are only spending 2 to 3 hours per month with each group. So here's the math, assuming you're running groups of 7 in each of the 5 most common areas and are charging each group member $300 a month. 7 clients times $300 is $2,100. When you divide that by the 2 one-hour sessions, you're making $1,050 per hour. 5 groups with 7 members each gives you a total monthly income of $10,500, and you're only working 10 to 15 hours a month. Because the playbook is a done-for-you program and your clients have a ready-made journal and ready-made assignments, all you have to do is show up and coach. How fun is that? 5 groups times 7 members each equals 35 people. Now, you might be thinking it would be hard to get 35 people, and while it might take a little while, if you're giving away even 5 Success GPS assessments a week and doing 5 15-minute consultations, and if you're getting results like some coaches do, you would only need to give away 50 assessments to have 35 clients. Remember Cassie, the coach who built her business around Success GPS? She has a 70% conversion rate. At that rate, for every 50 assessments you give away, you gain 35 clients. But that doesn't mean you have to find 50 people to offer the assessment to. Cassie's clients recommend others, and that's pretty common. People often ask if their friend or spouse or family member or someone else can take the assessment too, especially after they've experienced the 15-minute consultation. If you have clients who recommend several people, like the one Cassie mentions here, you may only need to offer the assessment to 20 people or so to get the ball rolling, and your class is filled in a couple of months. Though it's possible to have 30 or more people in a coaching group the way we show you how to structure it, the optimal size is between 12 and 20. 15 is a good average. Obviously, the larger the group, the more you earn per hour. A group of 15, for example, would bring in $4,500 a month, or $2,250 an hour. 5 groups of 15 would generate $22,500 a month, which is a quite comfortable living for most people. And with 5 groups requiring just 20 to 30 hours of your time each month, you have a lot of free time to enjoy your life and loved ones. It's really important for heart-centered entrepreneurs like coaches to be changing lives in significant ways, and not just the lives of clients, but of loved ones and of yourself too. And when you have enough money coming in and don't need to work long hours to make that happen, you can connect with all of life just the way you want to. And that's the best part. When you have clients expressing deep gratitude as they pay you for your work, you can know that you're serving them well and giving them real value. And clients often express deep gratitude as they pay you when they're getting results that exceed their expectations. Getting clients the results they want faster not only serves the client well, it serves you, your business, and your loved ones as well. I can't stress enough how important it is for you to have the ability to get fast, impressive results easily for your clients. And the Success GPS system helps you do that from the very first contact through building long-term relationships. You might have already guessed that fire is one of those vitally important pieces I told you I found after years of research. Without it, coaches and other entrepreneurs in people-centric professions don't have the edge they need to be really successful. Most coaches don't have it, and while they might know they need something more than what they currently have to be as successful as they want to be, for the most part they have no idea what's missing, so don't know where to look. But you know now, so be sure you add this vital piece to your coaching. Throughout this presentation, I've been pointing out the importance of the fire factor for success as a coach. I've also been giving you clues about the 2 other vital pieces. See if you picked up on them. Before you can deliver fast, impressive results easily, you have to be clear about who your clients are, what they really want, and how to be a standout coach. And you can only be a standout coach if you know what works and what doesn't work in the game you are coaching your ideal clients through. And you have to be laser focused on how you and your clients win that game. When you're really clear on that, a purpose-driven, single-mindedness develops and is driven forward by the fire of passion. But passion alone is never enough. Without clarity and single-mindedness to guide it, passion can create some real problems. It can be like setting fire to a forest rather than building a campfire everyone can enjoy. I shared with you how I lost years of time and hundreds of thousands of dollars because I didn't know who my clients were or what they really wanted. I had passion. I truly wanted to make a difference, but I didn't have the clarity. So be sure your passion is focused. Until you know your game and how to win it, you can never be truly fearless, which is the third vital piece. This isn't about courage to act in spite of fear. It's about the fearlessness that comes from knowing exactly how the game is played and how to win it. It's about knowing what it takes to be a great coach and knowing that in your arena, you're one of the best. Remember me sharing with you that I lacked confidence in the early years because of the experiences and feedback I got? That was the effect of not being focused on the right information. The reason focus is the connecting piece between fire and fearlessness is because it's essential to both. You can't get fast, impressive results easily, and you can't have the confidence that leads to fearlessness until you have the awareness, knowledge, and skills you need. To succeed in a world where 90,000 other coaches are competing, you can't be an also-ran. Even if you don't aspire to be the best of the best, to succeed as a coach, you need to at least be a front runner. These three pieces are your winning edge, and they give you an edge very few coaches have. I can't give you the focus you need to get to fearless. That's specific to your particular game. But I can help you get fire. And having fire can free you up and empower you to become more focused and fearless. And you don't have to get fire the hard way. You can get it the easy way with Success GPS. Let me show you how that works. There are 4 parts to the Success GPS system. The assessment, which you use to get the attention and interest of contacts and have a good percentage of them sell themselves on becoming your client. The playbook, which provides you with a premium package you can use in private coaching and in groups. And training, coaching, and mentoring to ensure your success. The assessment is a powerful client magnet you can use to attract and engage potential clients, convert contacts to clients with ease, give past clients a compelling reason to return to you, and demonstrate to potential clients that you can get them where they want to go fast so they sell themselves on becoming your client. The assessment provides you with precise feedback on what those who complete it are doing or not doing to get the results they're currently getting. And it gives you specific coaching strategies for laying out a direct path to greater success. Unlimited assessments make this a priceless client attraction and conversion tool. The second part of the system is the playbook, which is a done-for-you premium program you can easily incorporate into your coaching practice. No matter what your specialty is, you can use this program to help your clients get the results they want faster and easier. This is about eliminating blocks and increasing the factors for success, so it applies to any arena where an individual wants to succeed. With the playbook, you can attract high-quality clients who pay more, convert short-term clients to long-term, have an easy-to-use system for group coaching, and get your clients where they want to go faster and easier, and build a well-earned reputation as an exemplary coach who gets truly impressive results. In this course, you will learn how to use the assessments as powerful marketing and client attraction tools, send assessments to qualified prospects as easily as you send an email to a friend, conduct 15-minute strategy sessions that will have contacts selling themselves on becoming your client. In this course, you will learn how to use the playbook to turn your coaching programs into premium packages, which are unique to you and your coaching niche, and coach groups using a method that gets you loyal, long-term clients, frees up your time, lets you earn between $1,000 and $5,000 an hour, and have fun while you're at it. And of course, you'll learn to use the playbook for private coaching as well. Success GPS is not just another how-to-do-it program that provides you with information and then expects you to figure out how to make it work. This system practically does the work for you. Some of the many advantages are that the assessments are online and unlimited, so you can access them from anywhere and give away as many as you want. And you can sell them too, of course. You have fully automated report generation, and the reports provide you with specific strategies so your consultations are laser focused and impactful enough to lead a large percentage of contacts to sell themselves on becoming your client. The Playbook provides a premium program that converts short-term clients to long-term. You get fast, impressive results which lead to more referrals, and more referrals reduce your need to find clients, freeing you up to do more of what you love doing. More money and more time will free up your energy, and the fun of running a successful business will inspire you to keep perfecting your game. And every time you get glowingly positive feedback from a client you have helped to get fast, impressive results easily, your confidence grows, and before long you are authentically fearless in your particular arena. That's how the Success GPS system helps you gain all three of those vitally important pieces. Here's a recap of what the Success GPS program gives you. You learn how to customize the playbook to your niche and offer premium packages, how to coach groups, how to acquire clients using Success GPS assessments, and you get unlimited assessments to give away or sell. And you have online access for global reach, an online resource center for continued growth, 10 free playbooks to get you started, your first year's annual licensing fee, and certification once you've completed the course. Tuition for the Success GPS course is just $29.97, which is an amazing value considering that this is essentially a turnkey business system for coaches. Unlimited assessments are priceless client attraction, conversion, and coaching tools, but I've valued them here based on what their wholesale cost would be if you were paying for them. Assuming that you use only 2 assessments a week, that's 104 per year. At a wholesale value of $25 each, that brings their minimum value to $2,600. 24/7 access to an online, globally accessible system is valued based on the average of what other companies charge for access and usage of similar systems. Some companies charge $500 and more per month, and then charge for their products on top of that. We factor value on the average of $300 a month, which is $3,600 a year. The value of 10 Success GPS playbooks depends on whether value is placed on the wholesale book value or income value. Book value is $450, and that's what we're using here. But their income value is around $27,000, factoring for the average income on a 9-month-long program. The first year's annual licensing fee is valued at $395, making a total minimum value of $8,842. But we throw in the unlimited assessments, the 10 free playbooks, and we eliminate the high monthly costs most companies charge for an online system. We even throw in your first year's licensing fee, so your total investment is just $29.97. And remember, part of what you will learn will give you the ability to recoup your investment in just a few hours. So let me ask you something. If all this system did was provide you with unlimited access to an assessment that can help you get the attention and interest of prospective clients, and provide such impressive results in a few minutes that many people will sell themselves on becoming your client, would that make it worth the price for you? If all it did was provide you with a ready-made premium coaching program that can attract high-value clients who will pay you thousands of dollars for your program and thank you as they're paying you for the fast, impressive results you help them get, would that make it worth the price? How about if all this system did was give you the tools and training to earn $1,000 an hour or more coaching groups? Would that make it worth the price to you? Success GPS does all of that, and if you answered yes to any of those questions, you'll be happy to learn you can get it for much less than $29.97 this year if you register before we reach the 300 student mark. The reason we limit our registration to 300 is because we invest a lot of time in our students. We want them to succeed, to be the best among the best, to rise to the top of the coaching profession and make an excellent living doing what they love. We know that with the right tools and training, good coaches profoundly change lives, and we want to make sure they have the best tools and strategies to make that happen. To provide the level of training and support we believe good coaches deserve, we limit our annual training and mentoring to a maximum of 300 coaches a year, and we keep our tuition as low as possible to keep it affordable. The Success GPS system is worth far more than the $29.97 we will charge in the future. But as I mentioned before, we just completed our beta program, and the Success GPS system has proven to be such a powerful tool for getting and keeping clients that my team and I can't wait to get it into the hands of good coaches. And we're on a mission to do that. So for the 300 students we can train and support this year, we're offering a very special price, which I'll tell you about in a minute. First, I want to share my company's mission with you and describe our ideal clients to give you the opportunity to decide if we are a good fit. Our mission is to put superior cutting-edge tools in superbly capable hands, so the very best among coaches succeed. Our students don't have to be superbly capable coming in the door. They just need to aspire to be. Some of the world's finest coaches begin with little more than the desire and dedication to master their craft. Our ideal clients are coaches who have high integrity and the determination to be great. We provide very powerful, high-quality tools, and we don't want them in the hands of coaches who lack integrity. Our ideal clients are dedicated to getting fast, impressive results easily for their clients and for themselves. They love coaching so much that they plan to be doing it for a long time, and they're willing to invest in growing their business and keeping their edge. People who are just dabbling in coaching or who are in it solely for the money are not our clients. Our clients know the value of coaching and are very serious about it. They aren't satisfied with being ordinary or even good. They aspire to be great, to be counted among the best of the best, to be so effective at changing people's lives and helping people succeed that they become the gold standard in the world of coaching. The testimonials to either side of our client description are there to give you an idea of the power of quantum leap tools in the right hands. Coaches and their clients regularly provide this kind of feedback. Cutting-edge tools which provide powerful, non-stop, sustainable results. Responsible for much of the success I have today. Absolutely transformational and astounding. One of the century's greatest contributions to positive psychology. The holy grail of transformation, one of the most important therapeutic discoveries of recent times. Amazingly accurate and on point. I think you'll agree that this power belongs in capable hands. The Dalai Lama once stated that the world will be saved by the Western woman. Personally, I believe the world will be saved by great coaches, and my dedicated team and I are on a mission to make sure that great coaches succeed, because every great coach who succeeds creates a ripple effect that spreads far and wide, helping to shift the tide of human existence from lives of quiet desperation to lives of joyous celebration. And what could be more beneficial or noble than that, and who could be more worthy of success? The world may not know it yet, but it needs great coaches. That's why I'm so passionate, so on fire about helping you earn more money, change more lives, enjoy more freedom, have more fun, and light more fires in your own life and in the lives of others. It's how you establish yourself as an authority, rise to the top of your profession, get to that gold standard, and live a full, rich life. Success GPS can help you do that. So if you've decided to join us and our community of truly amazing coaches, let me share our special price with you. If you've decided not to join us right now, stay tuned anyway. I promised you a gift and I want to make sure you get it. As with everything else we provide, it's designed to help you be more successful. For the 300 coaches we can take as students this year, we're reducing the tuition by $2,000, which means you get all those benefits for just $997. And remember, your satisfaction is 100% guaranteed. If you don't love the Success GPS system, if you don't see how it really is a more direct path to success, not just for your clients, but for you, just let me know once you've given it a fair try, and we'll either make it right for you or we'll give you a full refund. Before I show you how to register, let me tell you about a couple of bonuses I have for you and show you where to get your free gift. The first bonus is a home study course called Turn Your Passion into Profits. This course points out the 6 most common traps coaches and heart-centered entrepreneurs get caught in so you can avoid them. I got caught in each one of them at one time or another in the early stages of my business, and it delayed my success for years. These are pretty common traps for coaches and other heart-centered entrepreneurs, and I want to help you avoid them. You'll get a link to access this course when you register. This next bonus really is extra special. It's a complete package and a powerful game changer that can get you farther in 90 minutes than most other methods can in months and even years. If you're stuck at a transition point in your life or business, if fear, limiting beliefs, lack of self-confidence, or lack of clarity have kept you from being as successful as you know somewhere inside of you that you are absolutely capable of being, you won't want to miss out on this very special bonus. This is our Essential Transitions package, which includes the Core Multidimensional Awareness Profile, or Core Map, which gets beneath childhood programming and reveals your authentic self, not the self you adopted to conform to other people's expectations, but the self you came into the world to be. It also includes a powerful method for immediately and easily removing any subconscious blocks that are limiting your success, called Rapidly Accelerated Mind Patterning, or RAMP. RAMP has an unprecedented 97% success rate. This is a private 90-minute consultation with me or Quantum Leap University co-founder, master coach, and trainer Gina Morgan. It's valued at $1,500, and we've been told that it's worth at least 10 times that. Unfortunately, because of time constraints, we can only offer this special bonus to the first 30 to register. So you really do need to act fast on this. Many people have paid more for this package than you're paying for training that will transform your coaching and take your business and your life to a whole new level. So go register as soon as I show you how. Before I do, let me show you a couple of testimonials to give you some idea of what this special bonus can do for you. This is from Master Coach Jill Pickett. She's been a client for 17 years. Jill writes, "The creative excellence of the 5-star products Core Map, RAMP, and Success GPS, and the trainings of Dr. Sherry Buffington and her team are rare, powerful, and jaw-droppingly effective. Thousands of people have discovered their authentic selves, reclaimed their health, restored their relationships, grabbed back their sanity, found their self-confidence, or recovered their physical or financial well-being as a result of her work. Her tools allow people to flip their joy switch back to on so they can live lives of joy and peace instead of quiet desperation." From Eldridge Dufouchard, who today is a social anxiety and shyness coach, which he credits to our system, has been a client for 10 years. Eldridge writes, "I battled social shyness for years, and nothing I did from therapy to medication helped much. I was resigned to living life in the shadows when I discovered RAMP. I am now able to step out with confidence and accomplish the goals I had only been able to dream about before. RAMP has completely transformed my life. It's one of the most amazing things I have ever experienced." The second one is from Kelly Stokes. She's a client of one of our coaches. Kelly writes, "It's hard to express in words how grateful I am that our paths crossed. I feel as if I finally have been given permission to live my life in the way I want and was meant to. I now have a glimpse of an open door with limitless possibilities, all because of you and the Core Map profile." These are the kind of results you can expect from the Success GPS training and from this very special bonus. Now for the gift I promised you. This gift is designed to help you take the Key Strategies book even farther by giving you a template you can follow to create an irresistible message to attract your ideal clients. It's called the $1 Million Message Generator, The Art of Irresistible Attraction. It's a step-by-step guide to creating a message that can generate millions of dollars in revenue. This very same template has helped me and thousands of other business owners do just that, and it can do the same for you. To get your copy, go to www.successdiscoveryplace.com/bonus. To create a powerful message that will attract the kind of clients you want and generate a lot of money, you need to build it around something irresistibly attractive and which sets you apart from the crowd. That's what the Success GPS system does for you. To get registered for the Success GPS course and receive your bonuses, go to www.successdiscoveryplace.com/special offer. Remember, you need to be one of the first 300 to register to get the special price and get in on the training this year. And you need to be one of the first 30 to register to get the Essential Transitions package. So open a new window on your browser and go register right now as I wrap things up here. This page contains links you can use to learn more about CoreMap, RAMP, and Quantum Leap University, and to contact me or a member of our team. I'm going to leave this page up for a few minutes to give you time to write down any of the addresses you might want. The place to register for Success GPS training is at the top of this page, and a way to contact me is at the bottom. Please feel free to contact me if you have any questions or want additional information. Thank you for spending this time with me, and thank you for choosing to become a coach. I appreciate and honor you. I hope what I've shared with you has been beneficial, and I hope I will someday have the privilege of meeting you. In the meantime, stay noble and keep coaching. The world needs you.